What's up, guys? It's the Wolf, and today I wanted to bring you my first impressions regarding Call of Duty Vanguard's new zombie map, Archon. So, we all know Vanguard had a rough zombies launch with one mediocre attempt at making zombies on an unused engine, making it almost, no, actually making it unrecognizable to hardcore fans. And honestly, I usually try to, avoid spoilers for any new map or content drop in general, or just a movie, TV show. I try to avoid spoilers. It's not my style. I like to go into something with my own impressions, not listening to someone else's thoughts and then kind of like mixing it with my own. And I don't know. I like my own first impressions first. So I didn't know what I was getting myself into, thinking Vanguard was actually going to give us a new map built from the ground up. It's really sad actually because a lot of us were hopeful after Shinonuma. That was actually solid. It was nothing like the other two. It seemed like they were getting everything together. And then all they did was take an old map, literally the second map we got in Vanguard, the desert temple whatever it was, and they reskinned it to where you can buy some wall weapons. And instead of using trials to clear paths, they now let you buy the pathways like we're used to. In my first match, I packed a nice shotgun, which, to be honest, saved the gameplay. It was the only gun that I got out of the box, out of my loadouts, that felt good using. Every time I shot somebody, it just felt like I was playing Doom or Duke Nukem. So that was enjoyable. I'll give it that. But midway through, two of the players that we were playing with dipped, so it was just me and this dude trying to do the Easter egg trials. Yes, they made new trials. That they're not complicated. They're very simple, unless it's your first time and you fuck up like me and kill this dude's vibe. I didn't know what the point of some of these trials were. It was very like things were happening. He was doing it already, and I just didn't. I didn't get what I was supposed to do. I thought, and so I went to go do something completely messing up what he was trying to do, and I had to, he didn't have a mic, so I had to kind of like watch him as he went about doing it. So eventually we got it, but honestly, eventually the game just becomes dull and boring to a point. I agreed to the boss battle because I already lost Jug at some point, and he kept trying to activate the trial. So I was like, man, I need to get. I know what you're trying to do. I know what you want to do. I don't got Jug. I don't got speed. And I was like, I need to get all my perks first, so that it ain't gonna be terrible, and I can kind of be helpful this time. Which, by the way, that has to be probably the biggest irritation I had, was if you drop from tier 4 to tier 3 in any of your perks after, somewhere, if you're round 30 plus, you're done. You're not going to be able to save up enough money for perks, which I added up comes to 15,000 per perk. 15,000 per perk. So yeah, that's 75,000 points just to get the perks. Not to mention that it's like 30,000 to upgrade like to the max tier. It's just outrageous. It doesn't make any sense that I know you're trying to get me to play the game, but after a point, you're not going to be able to play the game for fun because you're just trying to point whore, and it's impossible because how are you going to keep your weapon stocked, do any upgrades you need, plus fork up 15,000 per perk? It just doesn't seem right. It seems off. I know I sound like I'm bitching, but after a while and after a couple matches of this happening, I just thought this is a chore. This is definitely grinding my way through zombies that I've never really felt this way. Usually it's like playing a game. Usually you know what's up. You just, okay, I gotta get these. I'm gonna use my money for this, and it's not okay. I can't do anything for like 10 rounds because I don't have. I need to save up for everything. It was ridiculous. It didn't make any sense why they did that. It's just dumb. But I mean, overall, it's the best we got so far. They definitely toned down the minigun and the witch bitch bosses to every now and again. Probably like every 2 or 3 rounds, and then it's just like one or two of them. I actually think they might even be easier to kill, but I could be wrong on that. But at least they're not as annoying. You know. However, the game, it just feels empty. After a point, it just becomes filler content. Once you get all your perks, your armor, a couple decent upgrades, you're done. And the game feels like dead weight. So when we decided to just try the boss battle, at which I don't know if it's because the two dipped halfway through the game, but it seemed like it was accounting for 4 people because frankly he was impossible to kill. I think we got about a quarter of his health down after both of us dying about 7 times each, and it was just, and we were really like, we were hitting it, we were hitting that fucking eye, and it was just not coming down. I'm like, this would literally take hours. Like, this would take a solid hour to probably get it down. Like, that's just boring. That is incredibly fucking boring. At least give me a couple extra hit points, or you know, change up his flow, make him walk around the fucking map. He literally just stands and shoots shit at you, and then if you do get hit, by the way, like I just mentioned, if your perks go down from 4 to 3, you pretty much just get insta-killed from him. So look forward to that. That was so much fun. Like every 30 seconds one of us died and we had to revive one of another, and I'm just like, bro, this is so batshit. It doesn't even make sense. This just isn't zombies. I don't know. I thought Treyarch made this, but if they did, this is fucking terrible. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna uninstall Vanguard. There's no real point to keep 100 gigabytes of shit on my PS5 when I could be playing literally anything else. I just wanted to give it my 100% and see what it was about, and honestly, it's just not. I mean, obviously they improved on some things. You know, the trials are simpler. The trials aren't forced. The bosses are not, you know, shoved down your throat and obnoxious. So that's cool. I mean, but the guns, they just don't feel right sometimes. The boss battle was very, very off. And the perks, everything in general really actually is just too damn expensive. It doesn't make any sense to try and enjoy it. How are you going to go from round 20 to 30 and the whole time you're just saving up points? Like, you're not even enjoying those rounds. Those are big rounds. You know, you say I'm at 24, that's supposed to be a fun round, not the grindy round. That's like 15, 18. You know, once you get to 20, you should be fucking set, but no. I didn't have everything upgraded, all my perks, until I think 32. It might even been longer than that. I can't really remember, but I don't know. What do you guys think? How bad is this zombie map to you? Do you think it's terrible? Do you think it's an improvement, good enough to, you know, weigh in the stature of zombies? But let me know. Anyway, that's it for today's show, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.